Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Norco. I believe last we left we were going to go find our brother. But before we do that, there was a mind map thing. I think we might have gotten more. Yes. Troy. Oh, that guy. Troy knows your family. He was buying pills from Blake and occasionally helping your mom with her research. He says she was conducting research in the lake. Well, not helpful. Let's go. Airline Highway. Sky bleeds a color you knew as a child. The airline highway passes beneath your feet. Million has joined your party. Interact with party members by clicking their portraits in the party menu. If you're stuck, they may be able to help. Like Monkey. Okay, I guess we got a doctor. Million shouts over the wind. The bike runs much better now. You can use it to get around during your visit. Where could Blake be? He spends much of his time at Sarpry Paperbacks. Perhaps we should check there. How's Blake been? The year that you left, Blake became uncontrollable. His behavior troubled Catherine deeply. He was beginning to remind her of your grandfather. After he was expelled from Desterhan, he began running drugs to the parish. He made himself many enemies. He put those things behind him after her illness, but now that she's gone, I'm uncertain what to expect. This place can ruin people. Perhaps. I won't apologize for leaving. No one is asking you to, Kay. How have you been? I'm always the same, Kay. Always the same. Is that good or bad? Whichever you prefer. Sounds zen. Perhaps. What's it been like around town? Shield has been expanding since you left. Catherine took your grandfather's boat into the lake to investigate reports of... Mind map. To investigate reports of construction in the swamps along the shoreline. She assumed it to be unpermitted Shield activity. She wasn't able to find any evidence of it. However, it was clear that she found something during that investigation. What was it? I don't know. Perhaps you do. She didn't mention it. In any event, something drew her to the lake in the mountains before her death. Well, we know where Blake could be. I already did it. Okay, we're out of here. Can we just go? A mind map. Lots of stuff. Your mom was conducting research in the lake. Your mom was investigating reports of unpermitted shield construction in the lake. While there, she saw something. But what? Your mom. Your mom was investigating reports of construction in the lake. She found no evidence of it, nor who might be behind it. No. Is there a connection here we can investigate? That's all I know. Nope. Something in the lake. Your mom saw something in the lake. Ah. Bloodgate Tavern. Ooh, there was something over there. Ah, that's all right. This is where my brother probably is. Apple Street. Okay. Bloodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after their shift. It's closed. Should be open later in the evening. Alright, well, let's go to Apple Street then. I was already here. Okay. So how do I make it there? Ah, of course. Just looking around first. Driver. Teens. Two teens nod and gesture excitedly while bouncing between topics. A stocky pit bull with piercing green eyes watches the horizon with a neutral demeanor. That's not normal. That thing's gonna eat your soul. Who's this guy? A young man leans against his station wagon while scrolling idly on his phone, his silhouette darkened by the fluorescent glare of the payday lenders sign. Yeah, criminal organization right there. Your mom used to come here to dig through the stacks. Among the heaps of used romantic novels and westerns, she always managed to find some occult artifact. The owner is also the landlord. You'd imagine that's the only way he manages to keep a place like this running. Over the years, they've experimented with other revenue-generating schemes. For a while, you could get your phone repaired here. Then they tried selling vape cartridges. Then kratom. Then anime wall scrolls. LSU yard ornaments after that. You remember seeing online that they were trying to do some kind of acupuncture thing. In the end, the schemes always failed, and only the paperbacks remained. Can I talk? Let's talk, see what happens. Started doing this rideshare thing a few weeks ago. Kinda hate it. Why? Pays like shit, spending hours a day making small talk with randos and melting my brain. Nearly broke an axle driving over a pothole on Holly Grove. This is my grandpa's car. If I trash it, he'll kill me. Drove anyone interesting? There's all types around here. Some guy drove out to the middle of the swamp. It was like 2 a.m, asked me to wait. No. He got out, took off his clothes, jumped in the bayou, came back up a minute later with a bag, toweled off, and got back in. Found that to be pretty fucking weird. I don't know. Like you're not dead, buddy. And a while back I drove some lady out to the medical district. She was not one. Seemed kind of sick. Asked me all kinds of questions. Do I ever pick up random signals on the radio? Weird shit like that. There's just all types. Alright, what do the teens have to say? BMX? Where this dog came from, bruh? Oh, Jesus. Don't know. She's been sitting here for a while. You see her eyes? Them eyes are something, bruh. Okay, so it's not their dog. All right, let's get chomped. As you reach down to pet the dog, she shows her teeth and growls softly. Yeah, makes sense. Oh yeah, we did this one. I'll talk about it. Let's go inside. Kitty. Meow. You wonder how anyone can read in this dim and cluttered bookshop. As your eyes adjust, you see Blake's childhood friend Erica waiting behind the counter to greet you. Okay. And Million, when'd you get back to town? I've been in Norco for quite some time. Perhaps you are misremembering, Erica. Weird, guess so. But anyhow. Okay, you're looking rugged these days, old friend. Word on the street is you cleaned Troy's clock. That guy, my God, he's such a clown. But he's finally got a little taste of what he deserves. Just doing my part for the community, ma'am. Definitely. But enough about that troll. I was keeping up with your travels online, but haven't seen you post in a while. Toss my phone in the Rio Grande. I respect that. Seems more and more common these days. I've been avoiding my phone as well. Helps that the connection has been so erratic. Been hearing of people chopping down cell towers, tearing fiber cables out of the ground, trying to rip the internet apart. She nods into the ensuing silence. Back because of your mom, huh? Yeah. I'll miss the hell out of that woman. Oh yeah? I know it wasn't always easy between you two. I was around for some of the arguments. Blake would say that she was a great person, but a terrible mom. I just hope you and your brother can find some comfort. Yeah, that means a lot, thank you. Of course. Lost my dad a while back, also to cancer. He was a mean bastard. Picked up my sister and threw her one time, ended up giving her a concussion. Couldn't wait for him to die, and when he did, I danced. But as the years passed, I find myself thinking more about him. It feels good to hear stories about him. It's always complicated with this shit. Never easy. Worry about your brother. Your mom's illness was taking a toll on him. I watched him slip back into some bad behaviors. Have you seen Blake lately? Yeah, I saw him just yesterday. He hasn't been around the house? He has not. He said he was heading to Floodgate Tavern when I saw him. He may have gotten wasted. I know Gus lets him sleep behind the bar a couple times. Did he know you were coming, Kay? He never mentioned it. Thought I'd surprise him. I'm sure he'll be relieved to see you. He's been resisting help, but he needs it. If I hear from him, I'll tell him to find you. Scan the titles on the shelf. Don't Be a Vampire. Good Hope Cemetery Easement. You pick up a slim self-published paperback from the shelf and flip to a random page. Another dark and lonely night spent in this cavern of despair, hidden from the daylight. Blackout curtains are all that defer my eternal death. Thought being a vampire would be sexy, but it's not. It's awful for your skin. I look pathetic. Also, blood tastes like bong water. Didn't think it'd be like this. Ugh. Good Hope. A carbon copy of a document authored by the St. Charles Parish Planning Committee. The document outlines the parish's intentions to secure a roadway through a 90-meter stretch of the Shield Industrial Complex. This easement would allow the descendants of those entombed to visit the Good Hope Cemetery. The gravesites are currently surrounded on all sides by the refinery. Oh, that reminds me. We gotta go back to the house and look at those other two books, make sure there wasn't a card in there. I was thinking about that in between playthroughs. So this here is the illustrious Crouton. We found him behind the dumpster out back licking cardboard. Aw. What? Whatever you do, don't try to pet him. He's a devil. I've got scars all over my hands from this damn cat. No, must pet cat. Love! Oh wow, Crouton usually bites strangers. He must like you. Yes, little Crouton. Can I pet him again? Is this a thing? Seems to be getting a little excited. Wow, I've never seen a cat purr this hard. Maybe you two should slow down. Should we? No, really, stop touching the cat. Crouton looks like he's fixing to explode. Do we explode the cat? What the fuck just happened to the cat? God damn it, I told you, stop fucking with the cat. Did he just launch to the ceiling? What the hell just happened? But it looks like little Crouton left me a phone case. He grabbed the phone case from the counter. She was very upset. A phone case resembling crouton. Okay. Sorry, Erica. My bad. Okay, I love you. I know you're going through a hard time, but I'm a little pissed you lost the cat through the ceiling. Just give me some space, okay? You got it. What the fuck, indeed. All right, let's go. Let's go back to the bar. I do hope Ari is correct and that Blake's absence is due to nothing more than another drunken night. My intuition leaves me with a sense that something is wrong. Do you feel it too, Kay? Does something feel strange to you? Oh, Catherine, what's this? Several weeks ago, Greater New Orleans, Neural Versioning Clinic. What brings you here tonight? I guess I'm playing as my mom. I want a record for my children. I don't want to leave my kids alone. They may still need me. I understand. And you were referred by Mr. Richard. Duck, that's what everyone... Duck? Duck, that's what everyone calls him. Yes, Duck, we've followed his branch with some interest. Who hasn't? I gather we'll be discussing this in more detail as things progress. For now, let's begin with a simple exercise. I'd like to talk about your earliest memory of... I'd like to talk about your earliest memory. It's of pine trees, yes? That's right. Tell me about them. They grew from the concrete. And cracked the driveway. And the concrete broke into pieces. They made your father upset. He'd seen them and frowned, but he'd remained silent. He'd sit quietly in the truck, dissatisfied. He wouldn't say a word. Speaking those moments made you a fool in his mind. Speaking in those moments made you a fool in his mind? Because you were dissatisfied. I don't know what that means. Your father's house was suffocating. I couldn't wait to get out. And that's why you married Blue. Yes, to have somewhere to go. We bought a little place on Good Hope Street. The whole thing was a mistake. When I told him I didn't love him, it was in my father's voice. I told him I never loved any man. Ooh, was it true? That was a difficult night for you. It didn't feel real. Why? The sky, it was corrupted, misplaced. It wasn't a Norco sky. Or it was blue. He sat at the window all night. The east-facing window? Yes. When you stood over him to apologize, you saw the flare stack of the refinery in his eye. I'll save them all? I don't know what consequences that has. How was it after that, in the time before he died? Oh, I guess those are things I saved so that my kids could find them later. We circled each other in weird orbits. I had to hide at the center of the house, nursing Kay, and only leave when I heard him step out. He'd sleep on the couch or next to her crib. Oh, I'm a girl. He'd sing her old Cajun lullabies, pet her head, whisper to her about his life. And then there was the explosion. When the cat cracker blew, When the cat cracker blew, they say he fell 5 stories. We went to identify his body on a Thursday night. I remember the tempo of the streetlights, the police scattered across the East Bank. I carried Kane a blanket. She never cried. We were quiet, she and I. Tell me about this man. I would see him from time to time around Norco. This was many years back. But several weeks ago, Blake saw someone passing by the house. I think it was him. Why? I just do. The robot is no longer there to deter him. Million? Yes. Could it be? Could be it. And what was your first encounter with Million? Let me think. She came to me in a parking lot. Kay was about 12 years old at the time. She knew Blue from his days at the aluminum factory. Kay was about 12 years old at the time. She knew Blue from his days at the aluminum refinery. I stared for a long time into her constellation of eyes. They swirled in a kind of desperation. I took her home, knowing it was another mistake. You were reckless in those days. I welcomed any trouble I could find. Now we're saving all of this. What is the significance of this image to you? Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. It's a sphere. It followed me in the lake. When? Recently, a few weeks ago. This is where Mr. Richard's branch factors into your biography. Duck's version, escape? A hard fork, an extremely rare instance, and grew into some kind of monster. What? It began speaking to me through the radio. It told me to install an app. An app? Yes. I think it has something to do with the thing, the sphere, whatever it is. But so long as it pays, I don't care. I can use the money. The app pays? Yes. I see. Oh, that app we read about on our brother's laptop. It seems this is the last control point that you submitted. Would you like to include any additional thoughts or memories? Anything not included in the intake form? No, that should be enough. I will now begin disconnecting the sensors. Slight feeling of nausea and disorientation is normal and no cause for alarm. I thank you for your patience, Miss Madre. Madiri? Correct me in the comments. I don't know. Okay, this is me? No, this is Catherine, yes. Ma'am? Ma'am, are you okay? My eyes are just playing tricks on me, I guess. Vertigo and visual distortion are a common side effect of versioning session. Vertigo and visual disorientation are common side effects of a versioning session. Shall I contact your on-call physician? No, it's fine. Very well. Last name? It's Madre. First name, Catherine. One moment. Your head drive is fully synced. You have chosen our silver tier. Your product does not come pre-installed with adware blocking services and is provided as is without warranty. You are eligible for a free sync anytime before the new year. Thank you for choosing the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs. Oof. No idea what Super Duck wants from me. Better check my phone. Okay. Messenger? They put me on Anno. Blake, I love you, Ma. Duck, god damn it. Hope. Is there more? Oh. Duck, too long, old friend. How's the weather on your side of the tracks? They have me on chemo. Terrible. I don't have long myself. They got me carrying around a tank. Blue's waiting for us. I don't doubt that for a minute. Praise the glory of God. Something on your mind, Kate? Something on your mind, Katie? Don't want to raise your blood pressure. Try me. Super contacted me. So he did. Don't mess around with that shit. Where you went. Don't mess around with Super, Katie. That thing's got no soul. Like to ruin what all it touches. I need the money. They don't take money where we're going. I can't leave it for the kids to clean up. Blue left them a little bit with how he went, but I was a fool. Don't worry yourself like this at the end. Find peace. No peace from me. Don't get mixed up with that thing, Kitty. I'll tell you now. It won't go how you want it. Katie, goddammit, I hope you're listening. Just checking in, please text me when you can. Okay, I'm fine. Where are you, dear? Arizona. Where in Arizona? I don't know. Love you. Just checking in. Still in Arizona? New Mexico. Be careful, it doesn't seem safe to be there right now. Call when you can. Getting worried. Okay? Blake says he hasn't heard from you. Really getting concerned. Please call. They put me on another round of chemo. Would love to hear from you. Call? Welcome to the Oxnard My Direct medical portal. Verification code, do not share this with anyone. You have chosen to receive online billing. Oof. I was just showing us her bills are piling up and why she was doing what she was doing, I guess. It says here I need to go to the Curious Duck. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go to the Curious Duck. No service. Case picker still nothing. Alright. Need to find the Curious Duck. Indeed. Indeed you do. Overpass. Charity Hospital. Puppet Theater. Onlooker. Let's talk to this person. It's taking forever to start. I'm starving. You been to any of these yet? No, what is it? Puppet show. They always start late. I told them I'd help load the gear, so I'm stuck here until it's over. My stomach's going to eat itself. Makeshift puppet theater. The curtains are closed. Maybe I'll come by later to see what this is all about. All right. A newly refurnished Art Deco structure glows behind the overpass. They turned Charity Hospital into art lofts. Disgusting. But profitable, I'm sure. Let's go to the French Quarter. I don't know where Ducks is. Curious Ducks. Okay, got it. There's a small plaque next to the door says, Curious Duck. This is the place. Not yet. How's your night, ma'am? All right. No complaints. Glad to hear it. Beard. You wouldn't happen to have change to spare, would you? Sure. All I got is $1. Really appreciate that. Change has been hard to come by this evening. Didn't know we'd gonna Didn't know we'd be going head to head with sketchy Santa. The sign says he's raising money for veterans. Last night it was for leukemia. The night before it was for something else. I respect the grift, but he stole our corner. You should confront him. We did. He, tried to kill us. Beanie. Yeah. With a knife. Wow. It was dull, so it just bruised a little. Well, that's a little extreme. That's terrifying. Are you sure you're okay? Doesn't hurt as long as I'm drunk, so thanks for the dollar, lady. Yeah, thanks for the pain relief. And that is why Marie Laveau opened a t-shirt and camera shop on Royale Street. What? That's not scary at all. I paid for a ghost tour. We're just gonna walk around looking at t-shirt shops. I want my damn money back. This is a farce. What kind of tour guide are you? Well, technically, I'm not one, but... Excuse me? Jazz Fest Dad. My roommate is. Then where is he? Long story. I came all this way because a website said it'd be fun. I'm having an alright time. This city was supposed to be enchanting. Anyone trying to score some Molly? I hate New Orleans. Alright, let's talk to Crazy Santa. Well, ho ho ho. Santa's eyes roll wildly in their deep sockets. His mouth twists into a smile. How are you, dear? Got $1 to spare? Help spread some Christmas cheer? Get my last $1 away. What? That $1 was for me. Same thing. How about $1 for some Christmas cheer? Let's go my last $1. What? The $1's for me. Back to the overpass or into the dock. Door's locked. Well, but this is the place. Vendor? A hot dog vendor sits behind a large plastic cart. He looks up eagerly as Catherine approaches. Oh, hey, hi. He watched Catherine with a silent grin. So is this... I'm flannel-ass, and these... He makes a grand sweeping gesture above the pot of vague meat. Are my dumpy dogs. Silent smiling resumes. So weird. He begins to pick at the lint that peppers his jacket. Flannel ass, dumpy dogs. Would you like one? Sure, why the hell not? What the hell, I'm dying anyway. Really? You're buying a dumpy dog? That's fantastic, that's great. You seem a bit surprised. It's just been a while since I've gotten some business. Been a little slow. Haven't ordered new dogs in a while. Ooh. So these are old dogs? Nothing to worry about, they keep well. How old? Business was popping, like I was doing really well back in YX2D. That's nearly a decade ago. How would you like yours dressed? Tell you what, think I'll pass. I'll be here all night. Anything else I can help you with? Curious Duck's door is locked. What's with this shop over here? I was told to come by, but the door's locked. The Curious Duck? Rosie doesn't let anyone in unless they know the secret knock. And what's the knock? I can't say, sorry. It's urgent, please? Well, I do need some business. Alright, I'll buy one of these old hot dogs. You won't regret it. I think I will. Doubtful how much. It's $14. Is that a joke? What a joke. Christ, do you take wallet transfers? Cash only. Damn, well, what if I send some business your way? Then I'll show you the knock. Fine, it's a deal. Back over here. This city is just one big scam, totally. Can I? Oh, no. How the hell am I going to convince someone to spend $14 on a decade-old hot dog? Yeah. Did that already, I guess. No! Wait, what's this? Eagle Wholesale? Oh, I can't go there. Oh, because it cost me $16 and I've only got 10. I see. The uncanny smile of a personal injury lawyer, Martin Smart hangs above Interstate 10. His eternally coiffed hair clings desperately to his head. His hallmark blood-red tie catches the eyes of drivers speeding east. Just a click away, the sign reads. The Interstate Expressway traces a scar down Claiborne Avenue from east to west. The bridge cuts east through the Treme and the 7th Ward like places whose stories should be forgotten and left behind in haste. The pillars still tell those stories beneath the interstate. East above the industrial canal, the moldering strip malls and the narrowed expanse of the lake, the shrimp boats that prowl the black marble waves. East through Mississippi, and the winter weeknight darkness, and onward to Florida where it terminates. West is the suburbs that Catherine calls home. West is the concrete expanse that breaks clean and sharp in the St. Charles Parish line and gives way to the cypress swamps. Tupelo crowns spire above the overpass, silhouetted by an unnatural glow that leads to Norco. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Crowd has arrived to watch the show. Show's getting started. I should take a seat. Gator Farm. Reminds me of Florida. Deep in the cypress hollow I hide. I mourn this evening. My last child has died. They hang hooks from the trees with chicken thighs. They shoot bullets in our heads behind our eyes. It is a curse that I am the last to survive. I was once captured by a fisher fool who called me his own. He walked me like a dog along the sinking streets. Hey, it didn't rhyme. He fed me strange plants and deli meats. He even covered me with blankets while I went to sleep. I left on the night of a monstrous flood. The flood has not rested a single night since. He stalks these bayous each night, hoping to see my eyes shine. He calls out a ridiculous name that was never mine. Tonight I will shine my eyes at him. I have a request. Kill the shrimp-catching man who killed my children. Remove his head. Bring me his skull. Do this and you may again leash me like a dog. Oh. Am I supposed to go over here then? Hello, Fisher Fool. You have trolled this bayou for many nights. Here I am, the one you're trying to find. My child hangs dead across the lake. Bring me the head of the shrimp-catching man, the one who captures the small ones. Peel the flesh from his skull. Do this and I'll be your dog again. Okay. Get across the lake, right? Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's kind of a cool effect. Oh shit. Don't hurt my boat. Been a long time I seen anyone down this bayou. They're all too frightened anymore. Biggest gator ever to hunt this lake. She makes her den just across the way. She took my child from me. I buried him where I found him, near where she stay. I visit that site daily, hoping I might catch her. But she knew better than to show her face. We wanted to cut out that big skull of hers. That'd be something worth bragging on. It'd be a roadside marvel. There'd be money to make. You see that rifle you holding? What you say? Nope. I'd rather have your skull, my friend. What's this? Oh, it's taking damage. What do we got here? An alligator hangs dead from a meat hook fastened to the limb of the cypress tree. Good thing you can really turn this boat on a dime. You did my bidding, Fisher Fool, just like an obedient dog. Each day you held me captive, my patience drained. You'll not humiliate me again. Consider this your last mistake. And the moral of the story is to never trust gators. I know this. I speak from experience as someone who lived in Tampa. I relished the horror that struck the Fisher Fool's eyes. I first took one limb, but left him alive. I made him crawl like a dog before he died. Yeah, good puppet show. Cool. Crowd's discussing the show. So now they're talking about performing an encore. Okay, this guy, yeah. Now they're talking about performing an encore. This is taking forever. I need to find something to eat. Do you consider yourself an adventurous eater? If you'd like to live dangerously, there's a guy selling old hot dogs up the street. Sounds like a delicacy. Always looking for ways to fortify my intestines. Really? Well, have at it. Woof. Guy from the puppet show. Guess he followed my food recommendations. I hope you don't die, buddy. Hey, this is pretty tasty. Thanks for the wreck. Might get another one. Just wait for it, pal. Hope you know where to find a bathroom around here. Shut up, Mad Santa. Hi, hey, thanks for sending some business my way. No problem, but we had a deal. Deal? You're supposed to show me the knock. Oh, well, sorry. Rosie would be upset. Are you kidding? I sent you business. Show me the knock. That was the deal. Well, okay, but I'll only show you once. So here, listen. Doot, 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 doot. 4 quick knocks. That was the secret knock? Very secret. That's how everyone knocks. Exactly. Who would suspect it? Oof. And Catherine knocks on the door and hears the subtle sound of its unlocking. think that's what we're going to call it for this episode. We're going to wait and see what awaits Catherine inside. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really enjoying this game. I hope you are too. If you are, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. Let me know that you're out there. Thanks, everybody. Hope to see you next time.